You just failed at something. And the worst part isn't the failure itself, it's how personal it feels. Like the result just exposed something permanent about you. Like everyone's judging you, like you're the problem. And here's what nobody tells you: most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they take failure personally. Once it becomes personal, it becomes emotional. And once it becomes emotional, it becomes impossible to move forward. Today, I'm showing you how geniuses handle failure differently. Not by avoiding it, not by pretending it doesn't hurt, but by protecting their identity while they figure it out. There are 4 shifts, and the first one changes everything. Shift 1. They separate the outcome from who they are. Most people say, I failed. Geniuses say, that attempt failed. Sounds small, it's everything. When you say, I failed, you're saying you're the problem. When you say that failed, you're saying the approach was the problem. One destroys confidence, the other builds information. Thomas Edison tested over 1,000 materials before the light bulb worked. He didn't think, I'm not smart enough. He thought, that material didn't work. Albert Einstein had papers rejected early in his career. He didn't spiral into self-doubt. He revised the work. They protected their self-worth from temporary outcomes. Here's how you apply this today. Next time something doesn't work, pause. Don't say, I'm bad at this. Say, this version didn't work. That one sentence keeps your confidence intact while you adjust strategy. Your identity stays protected. Your approach gets better. Shift 2. They expect resistance as part of the process. Most people think, I worked hard, it should work. Geniuses think, if it matters, it will resist. Here's the trap. You think struggle means you're not cut out for it, but meaningful work is designed to test you. Marie Curie faced institutional rejection and limited resources for years. She didn't interpret that as a sign to quit. She saw it as the cost of doing something important. James Dyson built over 5,000 prototypes before creating a vacuum that worked. 5,000 failures. He wasn't emotionally collapsing at attempt 4,000. He was refining. When you expect resistance, it doesn't shock you when it arrives. Here's the shift. Before starting something hard, tell yourself this will be difficult, and that's normal. Difficulty isn't a sign you're failing. It's proof you're doing something that matters. Shift 3. They shorten emotional recovery time. Geniuses still feel disappointment. They're human. But they don't spiral for weeks. They don't catastrophize. They don't attach permanent meaning to temporary setbacks. Here's the difference. Most people fail once and replay it for days, questioning everything, venting to everyone. Geniuses feel it for an hour, maybe a day. Then they extract the lesson and move. Not because they don't care, because they know staying stuck emotionally keeps them stuck practically. Steve Jobs was fired from Apple. That wasn't a smooth moment. But he didn't spend years in emotional collapse. He processed it, built other companies, and returned stronger. Here's how you do this. Give yourself a window. When something goes wrong, feel it fully for 1 hour or 1 evening. Then close the window. Write what you learned, what you'll adjust. Then move forward. You're not avoiding pain. You're containing it so it doesn't consume your week. Shift 4. They process privately before sharing publicly. When you fail, your instinct might be to vent. Post about it, explain it, defend it. Geniuses do the opposite. They reflect privately first, adjust, then move. Not because they're hiding, because broadcasting failure while emotional reinforces it. When you respond calmly later, you signal control. And people respect stability. Here's the rule. Feel it privately, share it strategically. Let's bring this together. Geniuses don't experience less failure. They experience it differently, like they separate outcome from identity. They expect resistance. They recover fast. They process before broadcasting. You're not weak because failure hits hard. You just haven't learned how to carry it yet. Once you stop making failure personal, everything shifts. You move faster. You recover quicker. You stay grounded. Failure stops defining you, it refines you. If this resonates, subscribe. This channel is for people who refuse to let setbacks become their identity. Hit subscribe, stay gritty.